Now, fish have what is basically an immune buffer. Now, what an immune buffer is that if fish have been kept in a good environment, an appropriate environment, fed on good quality foods, and kept in good quality water, you'll find that the fish have a capacity to survive when things go wrong. So like a buffer. If your pH goes a bit bad, if your temperature goes bad, if oxygen goes off, if something goes wrong, the fish with a buffering capacity, meaning that they have a maximum immune system because they've been in good quality water in an appropriately sized aquarium, fed on high quality foods, will have an immune system that will tend to be able to resist any sort of minor problem that goes wrong. On the other hand, if any of those boxes are not ticked, if the fish are not in an appropriate enclosure, if they're not fed high enough quality food, if they're not in good enough water quality, then if anything goes wrong at all, the immune system of the fish have got no buffering capacity, and therefore they die really easily. It's amazing how often I go to someone's house because something's gone wrong, and then I'll check the fish food, and sure enough there's a good quality food there like Danichi or New Life Spectrum, and though the water quality might be terrible, somehow the fish are still totally fine. Because when those boxes deteriorate and the immune system deteriorates, that's when the animals actually die. So they have more resistance to minor problems or temporary problems if they have good immune buffer to start with. If their immune buffer is already low, then if anything goes wrong with them, they die straight away. And being a service guy that goes around cleaning people's fish tanks, it is really apparent. So the moral of the story is put the fish in a tank that's appropriate for them, whether that be having enough cover, whether that be their tank mates, whether that be the size of the tank, and make sure you're feeding them good quality food like Danichi, and make sure that the water quality is good, because that bit of resistance might really count in times of trouble.